Oh wow, look what we have here. This is the beautiful horse by Lego Creator. This is set number 31166, contains 685 pieces, retails for $54.99, and the set was provided by the Lego Group for review. Thank you, Lego. And what do we have is a nice, adorable, beautiful horse. In addition, we get to make ourselves a bear and a deer, so that's not too bad. Here they are on the top of the bots in their respected habitats. And here's the back. So in this review, we're going to be covering the beautiful horse. And I will do these two in a later installment. Alright, let's unbox this and see what we have inside here. And that's if I can open it up today. I'm not feeling very well, so I may be a little off on a few things. And looks like we got ourselves several numbered bags. And anything else hiding in there. Let's take a look at the building guide. So here's the deer. Now obviously you can't build these models at the same time. Here's the horse. So she's on her stand. Not too bad. And we got the bear. So we get to make some sort of habitat to go along with each build. That's looking pretty promising so far. And let's see how many bags we have in here. And I'm hoping this one does come with a brick separator. It'd be kind of cool to see. I found the most important one there. So it looks like it comes with 5 bags. Not too bad at all. But I want to see if this does come with a brick separator, because some people really want to know, does it come with one? And yeah, indeed it does. So that's really good. I think we are ready for the fun to start. Okay, so there are 5 bags in total, and I'm thinking about, we'll see how well each part of this build goes here, but we're not doing the deer or the bear. We'll save these for later videos, but the main review is going to be on the beautiful horse. Oh boy, I can't wait to do this one. She's going to look really beautiful in the parts bin. But I'll give this one a whirl here. And I'm thinking of doing is, in these build installments, we're going to divide it up into sections. So let's take a look here. So I'm thinking of, obviously, the torso would be in one build. We could do the limbs in another build, and the head and the habitat in the third build with the review. Okay. That's what I'm gathering. I'm not sure. We have no clue. There are 5 bags. If there were 6, it'd been easy. I would just be able to divide it. Now, of course, I could just read ahead in here, but you know, I'm just lazy and I'm not feeling very well today. So, yeah. Okay, let's begin. Let's build it with bag 1. Gotta start somewhere. Let's turn on the improved ring light. I didn't buy a new ring light, but I did manage, if you've watched a few of the other build installments, had a problem with the ring light. It was a power supply issue. That's why the light was getting dimmer and dimmer and dimmer. Well, now I fixed it. Well, at least it's not like the panda bear that we built a while back. It's just monochrome. At least this one's got a... So far, the colors are looking pretty interesting here. Especially for some of us who really don't leave town anymore. This is probably about as close to nature as we're ever going to get. Yeah, I slept okay last night. I just wasn't feeling very well. Of course, it's... Oh, today is the 28th of August, 2025. So it's a Thursday. Happy Thursday, everyone. I am off for the weekend. I only work 4 days, but I also work 10 to 12 hours a day for the other 4 days. So 3 days, I don't have to do anything too much. Okay, everything's grouped out here. And it doesn't really tell us, but I will have this index on what we're working on. And I'm looking at these pieces right now. If you want to make yourself a boat or a canoe, there you go. Okay, you know, I mean, got to have a little fun here with this. Now, I'm not going to cover all 3 models in this whole installment series, but there will be videos for the other ones eventually. Right now, I've got a bunch of sets that came in. And one of the sets has got a lot of parts. A lot. It's going to be very big. I mean, we're talking big. And these tiles here will come in handy for seats and stuff. But oh, we're getting more of these little printed eyepieces. I don't know what to do with these. So you just shove those in there and you cover them up. So the thing's got... So this beautiful horse may be pregnant. We don't know. Maybe that's the baby horse in there. We don't know what it is. Whoa. Maybe we'll find out. Like that. Okay. And then now, yeah, we're just doing basic stuff right now. This is very basic. But the colors, you know, it's not black and white. It's drawing me in. So right now the build's at a flat 10. For those who don't know, that's how I grade. We start off at a perfect score. And then I just chip away at the build until we find a fault. Right now, though, it's going along pretty easily. The instructions are easy to follow. And yeah, it is what it is. Can't get any better than this, folks. And then we have a piece that goes at the bottom. Even my hands are clammy. I don't know. I think I'm just getting overworked. Oh, I need to slow it down a bit. Yeah, it's Labor Day week, and oh, this just sits on here like that. Okay, I don't know what we're building here. This is starting to look kind of goofy. We're not done with it yet. I can't just fail a set because of the way that Lego put it together. That would not be fair. I don't think I've seen these in blue. That's kind of cool. Medium azure. So I think what I'm going to do is break build installments down for sections of the horse. Now, one of the things that I'm going to be looking for in this build, is it a collaborative build? Can you build with a partner? More people are getting it. Okay. Careful, this thing likes to roll around, you know. Butterfingers today. I'm looking for if they're collaborative builds and stuff. Oh, I got to read the disclaimer because some don't get these videos. I almost forgot. My bad. These are just amateur film videos. These are not to be construed as professional how-to, tutorial, walkthrough videos. This is just for my notes, entertainment. I will try my best to help out, but there may be mistakes in the build. So watch the video series in its full entirety before you pass judgment. I have to do that now. That stinking mecha team leader thing is still haunting me, so yeah, I have to literally hold hands here and walk everybody through the disclaimers. I'm trying my best not to have one thrown on the screen. Oh, I gotta be careful. Go rant mode again. Yeah, it's. I think today was supposed to be in the upper 90s. Not too bad, but yeah, I don't want it to be hot. I'm tired of the heat. Back east now, they're getting their cool weather, and out here it's sweating. Oh, I could use these for a campground, for clay soil or dirt. Okay, well, I'm looking for a 1x4, though, and that's why I sound whiny. My allergies and asthma have been not too kind. So I am just kind of hunkered down inside the house for a while. Kind of chilling out for a bit. That might come in handy for something. But I got some sets that have arrived, and they're looking really good. We got to do the horse. because this is the last of the old sets that I have. This should have been done 2 months ago, but tariffs got a hold of the beautiful horse and made her not so beautiful. But we're going to get her done. And after this, I'm going to start doing the other stuff. I can't tell you what it is because it hasn't been released yet. One set has been released that we can talk about today. Is the Nike shoes. I have those. If you're looking for those videos, they've probably already been released by now. And build quality on those are pretty good. I'm not interested in those type of builds. They sent them to me for review, but once you see it, you'll see the build quality is really good. Okay, so I'm hoping build quality on this one is really good. Also, I got another botanical set to share with you guys and gals. Those are always fun, and they're usually collaborative, so we already expect that. And oh no, if you're scared of Technic, oh, you're going to have to deal with it now. But before we do, I will be right back. Okay, sorry about that. I am also sending up a bunch of videos today. So in addition to doing this, videos today. Tons of stuff going on. Alrighty. So I've been just getting a bunch of work stuff done. I got all that out of the way. I got to make 2 of those. I wasn't paying attention. And I'm just trying to plow through sets. There's just lots of sets to review. One of the sets that I have is literally going to take 3 weeks. So I'm trying to think of a way to be gentle on that one in terms of getting it done. So if you are looking for a very lengthy, long series to doze off to, that one will most likely be it. That'll be in a playlist. I need to get on this channel and just put everything into playlist here for your convenience. I like that nice bright green. That's always nice to have. So yeah, I'm trying to get things going here for you guys and gals. I haven't started the camper yet. I may not get to it this year because of sets. So I'm going to have to come up with an alternative. I do have one alternative that I can sneak in there. I have 2 or 3 alternatives, but one that I know I can do. And so what happens when that type of deal happens, I just move tutorials around. Sometimes I have one that's done, you know. I did film a tutorial the other day. I don't have anything done now because I took a vacation from Lego for a day, so I didn't really do anything. But now we're back again. We have to do this. So it looks like we're just doing the inner torso, the support of the beautiful horse, Mr. Ed the talking horse. Yeah, not too bad. Okay, it looks like we're building another part of the torso. Could be torso part 1, I don't know yet. So I'm hoping to index these right for you. Indexing is actually pretty important. So, and I never checked on how much memory I had on this memory card. Well, I'm honestly not going to finish it up in 10 minutes, so I'm hoping to have enough. If not, then yeah, I am going to be in deep doo-doo because I haven't really been editing a lot of videos. After a while, it gets kind of boring. Building this stuff is fun. It's just I don't have enough memory cards. I literally soiled myself when I saw the price of the ones I needed were like 120 bucks. I thought, oh no, I'm not making the rich people richer on that. So I just said nope. I need to get the adapter for this to hook it up to my network so I can just, when I'm done, I can save a copy on the memory card and a copy of it on my attached storage device on my network, and then just kind of bulk it up there. And then if it saves it correctly, then I can start editing right away. At least want to get this bag done here. You know? Yeah, I have still been working on that little fence that I've been trying to repair since we've had the hornets and the wasp and stuff. Took care of those guys. I haven't seen them around the house. There's a thing you can buy, like a fake wasp nest, and I thought, well, maybe I can make one myself. So I just took some old paper, like paper mache, and made one and just stuck it out there, and I haven't had any problems with them, so I think I may have got a winner there. You know, I don't know. So that takes care of that. Alright. The thing about creator sets, these are also for other models, and yeah, I've been looking for these in nougat, or medium nougat. Well, now I have them. They were for a vehicle build, of course. Well, better late than never. So it looks like we'll be up for another vehicle build. I got a bunch of things to share with you guys and gals, so hoping to get to that. I've never seen these pieces in this color. Great for attaching power function lights into your builds. This goofy thing here, yeah, it's like we're just piecing this one together. We're just piecing this together here. Okay. So I got a few other tutorials that I want to get to. I'm going to see if I can start a few of them tonight. Once I get this one thing done here, I'm going to edit a set. I can't talk about it because it hasn't technically been released yet, but it's a pretty good build, so I'm not going to get shortchanged there. And I just can't wait to share all this stuff with you guys and gals, even the stuff that I dislike so much. But I think everything I got now is pretty much stuff that it looks interesting on the box. It just looks fun. Like this one here, I'm not into building brick-built animals. So I'm going to be honest there. If you're looking for a sugar-coated review, you're on the wrong channel. But so far, I'm not going to lie, it's keeping my interest. So if you're looking for something positive, here you go. Here's the romper room style video. But it's not boring. I'm not bored with it. It comes with all the tools. And yeah. And I think we have to get these two pieces acquainted with each other. So how do we do that? Oh, it goes right there, so it's keyed. Okay, it rests on there like that. Okay, so it fits in like this. Hopefully that'll help you out there. Like I said, these are not professional tutorials, but I'm going to try my best to illustrate all the builds. Just have to wait until I'm done with the whole build to get the full flavor here. I'm running out of memory card. Oh no, I gotta hurry up or I'm going to be out forever. No, 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 no. Yeah, this is not looking much like a horse, isn't it? It doesn't, I don't know what I mean, obviously it's a torso, but now what I'm going to be doing with this build is I'm not going to put it all together. Well, maybe we can. We'll see how it goes at the very end. We'll see how it goes together here. If everything snaps together at the very end, then obviously so. Okay. And then this piece here goes where? Oh, it goes on the bottom here. Like that. Well, we got some studs here. Obviously, we're going to be attaching the skin to the horse. All right. But yeah, I like building stuff. It gets me away from the computer. So for those who took it serious, I'm sorry, but this is the only way I can get away from the computer. And I have a feeling we're going to build two of these. So we're going to jump to it now so I can make the mistake later. So I'm hoping I'm going to break this thing down here for, you know, like this is just the torso. Okay, it looks like we're building more mirrored stuff here. Yeah, so who's ready for the holidays? I can't wait, and then I can make cookies and spend time with family and friends and not have to worry about work and all that stuff. But, well, until I get my vacation time, I get 10 weeks off. What do I do in those 10 weeks? While I'm waiting, well, work makes time go by, not necessarily fast, but I'll survive. I will survive. I'm a survivor. I'll survive. Alright. Okay, so we made all these here. Okay, we made it. Well, the memory card started complaining. Alright, and this goes here. Yeah, it's starting to look like a horse, maybe. That's it. And yeah, the other steps do the other side, which is what we did here. And yeah, that's what we have remaining for the build. And so far, it's still at a 10. Nothing's really fallen off. And it's keeping my interest. And it's got a brick separator, all that stuff. Instructions are easy to follow. So far, we're doing pretty good. All right. Here we are with bag 2. And yeah, I want to thank everyone on my main channel for being contributors to the, whatever, I keep forgetting the name to it. Oh, Brick Tributers. Thank you to my Brick Tributers. I always appreciate that, because one day it's going to help me avoid doing sets like this, and I can get some more time off, and we could really build some sets together. Well, tutorials. It also goes towards like free building guides and stuff. I want to thank everyone on my Patreon. It's the same thing there. It goes for writing up more stuff for you. Thank you to my Patreon. Yeah, my Patreon rebrickable customers. I always appreciate that, as it gives me more time to, well, make more building guides. Because those guides take a lot of time to write up. They're not cheap to put together and stuff. And most important, thank you to everybody who subscribes to this channel. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. I always appreciate it. Okay, now it looks like we're doing the skin to the sides. So we're going to skin this thing. So obviously we're doing both. So I'm going to just start preparing them. And yes, I can always use plates and bricks with bows. So we will do just that. Especially these pieces here. These would be good like for the top of canisters, barrels, all sorts of stuff. Yeah. Oh, I've never seen these in this color. This is like really old school here, and I'm getting these wacky, these old pieces in these nice colors. Oh, wait a minute, we're supposed to leave a notch out of one of these. Alright, well then we'll just do just that then. So this one here goes like that. Okay. And I'm assuming this one goes over here in the same place. Now you don't have to do that. You could do it any way you want. It's your Lego set. I'm not telling you how to build it. It's just for brevitivity of the builds. And we take one of these here. All these nice oddball colors. Nougat is a color that I'm starting to get a bunch of. So it's always nice to have. Put that back there. That must be the rear end. We don't know yet. Then we got to make 2 of these guys here. I was looking for these for the longest time for a tiny house. Not in this color, but, well, here they are. Okay, and here they are. But the beauty about this channel here, what some people like, is I keep it informal. I keep it real here. You know, I don't lie to you. If I make a mistake, I'll own up to it. But so far I haven't made any drastic errors in this set. Not yet anyways. Okay, we're building something here. I don't know what that is. So, well, by the end we'll know what it is and they'll have it indexed. So I'm thinking, let's see here, what is this here? Okay, it's the neck. All right, well now we know I cheated. Had to cheat through that one, but I was like, we need to still be focusing on just the torso and stuff. So I'm hoping this right here is a group build, but I'm thinking maybe not. Not sure. First I gotta find the parts and put them in. So the beautiful horse can just gallop and hop right into the parts bin. Yeah. She's gonna be parted out. But don't worry, we're gonna do the bear and the deer. Because I'm gonna do the whole enchilada on this one here. Okay, oh, we got more Technic. Oh no. It's buried in here. We are never gonna get away with Technic. Jay, do I have to do the Technic? No, you don't have to, but then you're going to miss out on the build. It may just fall apart, or you'll have stiff joints. At least we know this one here is going to have some functionality to her. Okay. And then after that, this goes in here. So there's a lot of things that are going to connect to this. But right now, just like building a car or a house or anything, we're doing the chassis right now. This is the chassis of the horse. It's the beautiful chassis. 1x5 plates. I'm starting to see a lot of those. Lego, bring out more 1x5s in different colors. Matter of fact, bring out a 1x5 tile. I actually need those for a build, and you know, sadly, you haven't made them yet. So I have to cheat and piece them together. Obviously, looks like something's going to be married to that pretty soon. Okay. Yeah, these little brackets here, these always come in handy for making your own stuff. Yeah, I watched a news clip today. There's a lot more senior citizens getting into this hobby, which is really cool. When I was watching the thing, it helps them with, I think, what is it, motor skills or memory skills or something like that. And basically to spend time with friends and family and stuff. And, you know, hey, that's cool, you know. I mean, we all get to build together and share our ideas and stuff. Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of these coming out in that short size, which is really good. I'm just trying to find that one last part in here. Oh, it's a corner one. Oh, wait a minute. You can't don't put that in. They want you to do it like this. Oh, I see how it is. All right. So, I'm not sure why we have that on the side, though. So it's obviously not going to be mirrored in any way. Alright. Sometimes the arrows for me are hard to follow, so I try my best. Alright, I'm looking for nougat, not tan. Oh, I got a bunch of these inverted ones. Ooh, don't you fall off the workbench. I'll be angry if you do. Alright. Mr. Ed, the talking horse. Yes, I know who Mr. Ed is. But I'm not that old. I just saw some of them on the classic TV channels the other day. It's like, oh. We have Mr. Ed. We have Flipper. Yeah, Flipper. Then we have, well, he doesn't really talk, but he knows. Then we have Gordon Shumway. Everybody knows who he is. Some of you do. We have all kinds of stuff that talks to us now. Yeah, Lego, bring out a big giant life-size Alf build. That'd be so cool. I want to build my own Alf figure and have him run around the house and tormenting the cat and stuff. Make a cat to go with it too. And we can really have some fun. I was watching some of the older episodes of Alf, and those never get old. And I mean, you really don't see any goofy sitcoms like that anymore. What I read, though, Alf was not an easy one for them to film back in the day. Now they just use AI to do it all for them. But who doesn't like Alf? Miss being a kid watching Alf. That was Roseanne after that one. And then what was that other one that we used to watch? It was like a Crime Stoppers. America's Most Wanted. And then we had Rescue 911. Unsolved Mysteries. There was this another one about, I think about the Vietnam War, called Tour of Duty. Something like that. I can't remember. Of course, you had MASH, but that was more like an older show. I'm trying to think of stuff that he used to show. And he used to show like the Sunday night movie and all that stuff, but you know, they don't do that anymore. Well, we're still going ham on this neck here. How much more of this do we have to go through? Well, we're getting ready. And then I got to take a break here. But yeah, I kind of miss old television. Now it's like, especially when my mom watches it, it's just got all the beeps and the censorship stuff. And I'm like, oh my goodness, what's with the... Why can't we say the bad words on TV for? I mean, I could cuss on here if I want to, but why bother doing that? That wouldn't be fun. All right. And plus, I don't want to have to, if I say something, it may, you know, there's always younger viewers watching this. I just won't say bad words. Ooh, don't you dare. I almost flew off the workbench, you know. But it's just due to respect not to do that, because my viewers, like I said, when I first started doing YouTube, I cussed in a lot of my videos. If I made a mistake, I'd say, I'll leave that up to you. And I remember I started getting a lot of parents watching these, and I thought, man, if there's a lot of parents watching this with their kids, maybe I'll just not do that anymore. So I just stopped. You know, that was just it. Is this the hair of the horse? It looks like that might be. It's kind of humid today. My hands are just sticking all over everything. It's just... Yeah, let's see here. Okay, rotate it back around. We're almost getting there. We're getting ready to get this acquainted with the horse. I'm getting a bit parched. So I have to walk in the kitchen to get my... Get something to drink. Get some ice water or something. Alright, so it's like that, and this goes here, right at the edge there. Okay. Well, it's starting to come apart. That's not good. And then now we got to get these two items acquainted with each other. Okay, let's see here. Come on, Mr. Ed, get your head in. Push it down in there. Let's see here. It doesn't have the ear. But it does fit in there. Not too bad, huh? Not too bad at all. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. Okay. Now we got to work on this stuff here. Now, since this side here is different from this side, it might be the same. Don't want to risk it. At least it still moves. So, whoa! Oh man, I gotta be careful. Almost got bucked off the horse. The horse is being tricky today. Got to be careful. Horse may take a topple and fall off the workbench. I don't feel like having my gut kicked in too, so I got to be extra careful. So if you're looking for a really bad review, I'm sorry. This one's kind of enjoyable to put together, so I'm sorry if this is kind of dry today, but yeah, well. And then this piece goes here. Now we might, like I said, the other side's different, so we might do something a little different on that one. So we're just finishing up the skin here. I'm assuming we're doing the other side. Yep, and that piece that goes on there, so you have to indeed make a mirror of those. So I didn't know because of the hair here. Could be different, but no, it's the same. Okay, and then this one here is slightly different. So we already did this piece here in the ladder at the beginning, so we don't need to worry about that. That's why sometimes it's just, you know, if you're not comfortable with doing that, don't do it. You don't have to do what I'm doing here. But if you do, you know, it'll speed it up just a little bit. Now, can this be built by 2 people? Sadly, so far, only 1. One person can build this, and yeah, this is a reflection from the other one we did. So if you're looking for something to do as a group build, so far bags 1 and 2 are kind of put together, so you're not going to get that whole thing. Unfortunately, yeah, so it's not. Okay. And then this booger goes here like that. So we got all the skin on the horse, except for back here. It's not looking too appealing. Okay, we're not going to finish up the skin. You know why? There's Mr. Ed's head right there. We got to put that together. A beautiful horse. It's got to have a beautiful head. All right. Okay. So that's all there is. I don't think this is going to be a group build. I'm hoping it is. What I mean is you all have separate pieces. At the very end, you put them all together. It's at the very end. This one here, not so much. I'm really hoping this one here is a group build. It's built pretty good so far. We haven't had anything collapse off it. I'm still going to give it a 10 until we have some significant errors. Instructions are still easy to follow. It's not too bad. I mean, so, and for me, not interested in brick-built animals, and I'm not feeling very well. I'm kind of moody today. This one is keeping my interest. So, yeah, maybe I need to do these more when I'm not feeling well. I still have a lot of memory on this card, so, yeah, I swapped cards out earlier, and it was like down to like that last minute or two. And now, I got a lot of space. I've been keeping up, but I'm gonna be forced. I'm gonna have to do it. Start editing files again. Oh, that you could start seeing the head now. There's the eyes. So we're using microphones. So if you need microphones for your karaoke night, you get at least 3 of them in this set. Did you get a spare? Well, it's not looking like a nice horse yet. It's not. She's not beautiful right now. She's just a mess. She's got to put on her face first. The beautiful horse. Oh, yeah, well, she'll be beautiful, right? She'll beautify up my parts bin when I'm done, but that'll be a while because I am going to, like I said, I'm going to cover all the builds. I've been looking for one of these in tan. Well, here it is. So the beautiful horse was hiding that one piece I needed for a build. Oh, we got an ingot in there. I'm sure there's some of you who probably live on a farm, a ranch, or a piece of property. You have a horse shaking your head going, Jay, you really don't know what you're doing here. No, I'm not going to claim that I do. Oh, it goes right here. Wait, but what? Why did I put that there for? Okay, that doesn't go there, but this does. Wait a minute, what am I doing? Hold on. Okay, okay, that was my fault. Want to make sure I don't want to step on any toes on here. Okay, that goes right there. Too busy admiring the beautiful horse. Oh no, Mr. Ed. There we go. Not looking too good yet. I'm missing some stuff though. I know there's some out here not going to take this channel very seriously after this, but why not? Okay. When the surfer talk does come out of me sometimes, I gotta be careful with that. Yeah, I'm kind of out of it today. I'm just not really feeling very well. I just feel kind of blah, you know. I think it's the long work week, and I'll be working on the Labor Day, but that's a good time because nobody will be in the office when I do, so that means that's more time for me there. Okay, so you just have to line those up like that. The horse with the cheekbones. Oh, no, we're not done with it. I don't think I have any of these in this color, so this one's got a lot of new parts here. I mean, though, I know some people take this very seriously. That's okay if you do. But for me personally, though, I gotta have fun with these, or I'll go nuts. You know. Yeah, you think they're facing backwards, but that's what it wants. Starting to look like a head now. And then now we got to put this on here. Stick it right on that ball joint right there. It's really good. The beautiful horse. I mean, she could take a drink of water, or you could use it to pound the brick separator in the table. Durable too, so this one's not that bad at all. Not that bad. And that is it for this installment here. So we just did the torso, the neck, and the head. Not too bad at all. That's what we have remaining for the build today. Alright, summation of thoughts. And I'm pretty pleased. So she can tell you no, or she can say yes. So this could be Mr. Ed, we don't know. You're not Mr. Ed? Okay. So this one here is very flexible here. Very flexible. Durable, yes, so that's pretty good. I'm going to say we're still at a 10 on this one. It's not something I'm interested in. And yeah, this is not going to be a collaborative build because we're attaching pieces onto this part now. I was really hoping this one would be collaborative, but it's designed in such a way that you cannot do that. But it looks like the next installment we're building the legs and stuff. But overall, though, I'm pretty pleased with the set. Not too bad at all. Not too bad. So let me set up for a thumbnail here. But tell me what you think in the comments of the set so far, especially with the crude commentary. And honestly, she's a nice, beautiful horse, or a he, depends on how you look at it. But yeah, we still got a long ways to go to finish her up.